Hi everyone, I'm Ray, co-founder and producer at Lore Games. I'm here to talk about Steam Next Fest, what we learned by launching our demo during the event, both the good and the bad, and how the feedback that you sent us is helping to ensure that we're heading in the right direction and that we deliver something that is fun and exciting for you. Steam Next Fest for us was an opportunity to show players for the first time what we were making. Up until that time, we had been doing closed-door tests and getting feedback on a few core systems, but this was the first time players were going to be able to really get a slice of life of what they were going to experience in the early access version of Echoes of Elysium. It was one of those things where I was really encouraged by the players that were coming to us in our Discord server or even through the community hub on Steam and sharing with us very transparent feedback. Whether it was good or it was bad, it was all valuable. It's really easy for a small team like ours to be so in the weeds of the game, being so close to the game. I mean, we're very passionate about what we're making that we can look past, broken windows. And the reception that we received was very much mixed. And there was some great feedback when it came to things that just weren't working. What I appreciated most were the players who came to us and say, hey, I'm not having fun with this, but I have some ideas. Or the airship building experience doesn't quite make sense to me from both a UX UI perspective or even just kind of the tactile feel as I'm running around and collecting items. We were still very much encouraged by some of that feedback because it was letting us know that these people like what they see. They are excited about what we are going to be offering. And the fact that they were willing to share with us, I think, ensures that they want to see us succeed. But ultimately, it really was just one of those things where it's like, okay, things aren't working here. What happened? And that's one of the things that we're actually making sure that we don't run into again, especially when we launch the game into early access. Some of the feedback that we received that was fairly consistent was just traversal. That includes the glider, that includes moving around with the airship. And, folks, when they see our trailers and they read our descriptions that we are an airship survival game, that already sets a clear expectation. Everything is going to be on our airship. And when we are creating barriers in the sense of this is not fun to move around or level of effort and kind of like the steep climb to go say, okay, now I can actually move my airship because I fueled it was too much. And we started to scale that back for sure. And at the same time, we started to make a lot of improvements on not just making it more intuitive, but at the same time, just making it more fun. And we've really kind of taken that to heart and made some of those adjustments. And then we always evaluate new ideas and say, you know what, there's something very valuable about this. Like, why hadn't we considered this? Like, we should definitely get this in. The first thing that we were changing based on the demo's response to the look and feel of movement with the glider, which is the first thing that players are going to be leveraging to actually start to progress within the game, was just not fun. It was too floaty. Players didn't understand what the purpose of it was, and all of that stuff falls on us. We weren't clear on it. We didn't improve it in a way that made it rewarding for sure. We want players to feel as if they have a sense of freedom using the glider, that they can feel confident using the glider so when they leave their airship, they can come back. And at the same time, that they see the glider as another tool, not just for gathering resources, but at the same time exploring islands. These islands, they can be tall, they can have some hidden areas across several different landmarks. And the glider is really that first tool. If we don't capture the excitement within the first 5 or 10 minutes, we failed. So that was an area that we should improve on. And the combat experience, while it scratches the surface of what combat is, yes, you can attack and destroy an enemy construct, but at the same time, it just did not feel satisfying. And we are actively solving for that in several different ways. The first is we are doing animation improvements. We are going to be incorporating visual effects and sound effects that really reinforces some of those systems. And a lot of that work is going to be carrying over into other systems as well. We have to balance out critical fixes and some of the bugs and these quality of life improvements. So what we've done is we evaluated all of what we currently have in the game, evaluating what's left to develop for early access, and making sure that we are balancing out our bandwidth to ensure that we deliver something that's solid. We want to build this game with our community. We've got some ideas of our own that we're really excited about. We love what we're making, but at the same time, we're a small team of 18 folks, and the community is really going to help ensure that we are heading in the right direction. They're going to be our biggest advocates. our vision for the game has always been, we want players to share with us what they're building, how they're playing the game, how they and their friends are, tackling certain challenges when it comes to defeating a boss, or whether it is gathering materials to build an armada of airships. The chaotic nature of a fractured landscape, the lore of what we are delivering, it's something that we want folks to really be excited to be a part of. And being able to share that with their friends, to share that with us, and be able to stand on that, that's one of the things that really driving our passion for this game. We're really excited about what we're building. So if you'd like to follow our progress, consider wishlisting and joining our Discord server. Thanks for listening. The team and I can't wait for you to play.